Due to EA providing me with a VIP demo key, I have to disclose that this video was made possible thanks to the EA Game Changers program. With that being said though, let's go ahead and get right in today's video. Learning to combo in Anthem is one of the key parts of team play and being successful in high-level content. It's made up of two parts, primers and detonators, and every class is capable of doing this. Today we're going to quickly break down these two very simple concepts and why they are so important, so let's go ahead and begin. In order to start combos, you first need to prime the target. Each class has their own way of priming, but the end result from this is all the same. The icons for priming and detonating gear pieces may change with the full release, but the most recent knowledge that we have lets us know that the primer icon is displayed as a circle with a dot in the middle, and the detonator is marked with an explosion-like symbol. These can be seen in the game's gear menu next to the name of said gear piece, and in your ability hotbar as well. For this example, I'll use the Ranger. Rangers prime their targets through various grenades, one or two of their assault launchers, and their melee ability. In most cases, you'll need to hit them just once for the target to be primed, but depending on your gear status effect percentage, you may need to tag the target multiple times. This is really more common on something like the Storm and their abilities that you're able to spam in rapid succession that will require the target to be hit multiple times in order to inflict the status. As of the demo build, when a target is primed, they are not only visibly frozen, burning, covered in acid, or whatever status effect they have, but they also have an icon displayed above their health bar with the corresponding element of what they are primed with. It's also worth mentioning that not all abilities are primers and detonators. Some simply inflict damage, so please do keep that in mind. Once an enemy is primed, they are ready for detonation. Going back to the Ranger, they have a few detonator grenades and a few assault launcher detonators as well. All you need to do is hit the primed enemies with your detonator attack, and you should see the word combo pop up on your screen as you do damage, along with an audio cue that sounds like a ding. Each class has a special combo effect that happens when they initiate a combo. So for example, the Ranger will do a large amount of damage to the detonated target. The Colossus will cause an explosion that damages nearby enemies. The Storm has an AoE spread effect that will chain the elemental status to nearby enemies, and the Interceptor is granted an aura of the detonated element that can be chained to other nearby enemies for a short period of time. There's also a few other things worth noting here, such as the fact that when you prime a target, they can only be detonated for a combo once per priming, so if you want to get the combo effect, you will need to be the first person to detonate it. If a Ranger detonates the target first, they'll do the massive damage from the combo, and if that's followed up by a Colossus detonator, they will simply do damage and no additional combo effect will be applied. Another thing is that priming and detonating can not only be done as a team, but it can also be done solo and should definitely be a priority if you plan on going at some of these activities alone. Things get a little trickier and require a bit more timing as a solo, but it is more than possible and you will see your damage output suffer if you're not fully utilizing these mechanics. In conclusion, comboing in Anthem is very simple, but it's also one of the biggest tools you have available to you. Learning to properly combo and use your abilities in tandem with other players will be crucial in succeeding at high-level content and overall making your core gameplay experience even easier. Each Javelin will prime and detonate a little differently, so find a way that works for you and run with it. But with all that being said, that brings us to the end of the video. I certainly hope you all found it helpful. I wanted to cover this topic. It's incredibly useful, and I didn't see a lot of people really utilizing this. If this video did help you out, I would really appreciate it if you would hit the like button. It helps me out a great deal, and I of course appreciate all of the support that you guys show here on the channel. And if you happen to be new, be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with the latest in Anthem news, guides, and more. My name is Morgan. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.